Dude, Sergio Barron. You let the R's roll. Let it roll a little bit, right? Big shout out to Sergio because he saved my life. Shit, my hair's all greasy and shit. No. What is going on, YouTube? We're on the channel where a dude in his mid-30s is redoing life. So I'm happy you're here for this video. Please like and subscribe. Today is a very special day in that sense. Initially, when I woke up today, I was just like, I'm not gonna bring my camera because I am so backed up and yada, yada, yada. Not backed up in the wrong way. We out here attacking the paint every single damn day. However, it just keeps adding up. Editing is like its own beast, which down the road, we'll get more into that. However, I was just like, just bring your camera, record, stock it up, and add it to the queue, rinse and repeat, grind, right? So I brought my camera, and sure enough, with the way the whole entire day transpired, I was able to get an appointment out of nowhere, just surprisingly, as I was in class. And I think that was like a really great notion in the sense of like creating constantly, because at the end of the day, if we're getting appointments randomly throughout the day, someone's watching it, someone's taking the effort to schedule an appointment, and that's fucking awesome. So let's see how this haircut goes. I haven't seen this person in 10 years, and yeah, it's a female. So, all right, Lauren, long time no see.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Very good. How are you?
Let me put this like right here. It's like my voice is always like bassy, you know, in that sense. So, all right, what are we doing?
I like what you said you'd been working on. I like a drop fade and then leaving some length on the top just to kind of like brush over like that.
You want to take off like just even it out
Yeah.
kind of thing? Okay.
Yeah, like blend it in as it goes over.
Do you do like a side part?
I
no?
don't, but I'm open to it.
Have you ever done a side part?
I have in the past.
Yeah, just because it naturally goes that way or what?
Actually, I think I used to do my hair the other way.
Interesting.
And then this is the natural way that it's supposed to go, so I started rolling that way. Yeah.
Now, as far as drop fade, do you want it like a low, medium, high? Like low would be
like medium.
Medium would be like right here, and then it'll go down below your like little back chunk bone in that sense, you know, and that's and then it'll go right back.
Yeah.
Is that what you? Yeah.
That's normally what I go.
Okay. All right. All right, guys, well, that was a very frustrating day today. I wouldn't even say frustrated. You know, when it comes to like lifting, you know, any bad lift is still data, right? All those data goes in and accumulates and you document it. You can see how far you've gone. Today was one of those days. Even though we've been learning so much and progress has been showing left and right, you know, as we were getting into this haircut, I was like, all right, we got a few things down. We're gonna really work on our time, right? This part in this little journey in that sense. So, man, the haircut, everything was going great. Everything was going great. Everything was going great, you know, until it wasn't. But that's also one of the main reasons, like, okay, let me rewind. Everything was going great, and it would have been okay if we were at any other barber school. But we made a choice to come over here for a reason, because of the standard that both Adrian and Sergio are cultivating here, you know? And another aspect of it, what makes this place even special is on any given school day, these brothers out here, they tell you guys all the time about Faded Culture Academy and coming over here and, you know, how much they wanna see this next generation of barbers grow. But I really hope this vlog could document the actual like hands-on experience that we get as students, you know? Like even in this regular school day, you know, you had core Corey out, you had Sergio out, you had Adrian out, you had so much experience out on the floor that is going to be there for you to get better. But not only that, you also got to be able to like take that feedback, take all of those lessons that they're teaching you and take it on the chin and grow from it. And that's a big aspect of like kind of where I'm at, right? Like I've always kind of like been in that role where I give feedback. I lead, all those different things, right? And this is, I can't express to you how much that this has been such a humbling experience, after the fact of, me being an adult for so long and being in all those different environments and leading and creating and all that. We are at square one, right? And just being able to take a seat back and seeing how these leaders, also handle and teach and guide a lot of these students has just been, that aspect of it has just been such a great experience. And I also feel like that's like in a sense, like an unspoken thing, right? Like, because you don't realize really what's happening until after the fact, and being able to coach people, that's something I'm very familiar with. And the way they teach how to fade, cut hair, not only like passing the test itself, it's with so much grace, it's with so much patience, and it's with so much like transparency as well. And that's something that's very hard, right? You don't want to be in an environment where they're always going to gas you up kind of thing, right? Because that's unscalable. At least for me, that is unscalable, So thank you, God. Thank you, God, for having us here. Shout out to Adrian and Sergio for being from San Antonio and putting the best fucking barber school in the country right here in my hometown, and it's such a great treat. And it's literally like there's a big aspect of like taking this risk in my mid-30s and all that, but there's another aspect of like destiny and just like how does this work out? How does this like community being right here in my hometown like happen, right? Like I'm a big believer in, I have a lot of faith, and even though that this was a very difficult day, it was a very difficult cut, I still have a lot of energy for the future, and mind you too, in that sense of the standards that they have here, we did not let Lauren out of here with any bad haircut or anything like that. And also, just to like clarify as well, in the sense of a few steps backwards, the haircut that I was at and the cockiness that I was under, it was solid, right? Like it's a great clips haircut, but they're not trying to create great clips barbers over here. You know what I mean? So it was awesome to just see like, okay, like this is the baseline of acceptance, and then this is an advanced version of, said execution. And that's a very beautiful thing. And I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to be in a space to receive that feedback and receive that information. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Please like this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. God bless. I will have another video out tomorrow. Thank you, Corey.